Hey guys, so today seeing the release of a new update, the Morytania task set. So one of the tasks in the set is to burn 200 Vyrewatch, the little corpses that drop on the Columbarium. I have no idea how to pronounce it, I think that's right, which is under the Patadermis Temple. Now, the reason you have to do this is because every 50 you increase the power of the Ivandis Flail, and so at 200 you've powered it up 4 times, and then you can cast Bloom on it, which I think you can cast Bloom on it before, I'm not 100% sure, but you have to cast Bloom on it with the fact you've done 200 Vyre Corpses. So this guide will teach you how to do it, because I've had quite a few requests, or well, maybe not so much a request for a video, but just asking me what you've got to do. So I figured I'd do a video, and hopefully many people will find this useful with the task coming out today also. So the task system in general is, I thought it was there's quite a few good tasks. There's a few odd ones which I don't really appreciate Jagex doing, but I'm going to make another video on the task set probably in a couple of days or tomorrow when I finally finished getting the Comcape back. So this guide's going to show you the best way to kill the Vyres and then one of the best ways to burn them. So I hope you enjoy the guide and find it very helpful. Right guys, so I need to show you like the gear that I'd use, and I'm just going to, let's just dismiss this a sec. Now, so what I'd use is pretty much what I'm wearing now. You just want to wear top gear, anything you'd use when you're meleeing things basically, and then you want, as your weapon though, you want your Blisterwood Polearm if you've done Branches of Darkmere. Now if you haven't done Branches of Darkmere, you want your Ivandis Flail. Now please note that the Ivandis Flail is a very bad weapon in comparison. This one can hit like 700, so you're going to be hitting really inaccurately and low with the Ivandis Flail, so I recommend just doing Branches of Darkmere if you've got the requirements. And obviously you just want your best cape you can, so the Kiln Cape, Max Cape, Fire Cape, whatever you've got. Now you can use an aura, but it doesn't really make a difference. And your invent, now if you've got a yak, I'd summon it. Now I actually haven't got any summoning points, so 1 second. Right, so you want to summon a yak if you've got a yak. Now, another Beast of Burden will not help, Waterous will not help, because the Vyre Corpses do not go in your yak. However, you have yak scrolls which you can send them to the bank with, as you'll watch when I do this. Sends it straight to my pack yak, I sent an item to the bank. So that's what it'll do with the corpses, so that's basically what you want to do. Now, I would take a number of yak skulls in equal to the number of corpses you want to do. So I've already done some, so it doesn't make a difference, but I would have been taking 200 there if you're doing the task, because the task requires 200, so that's how many how many you want to have. So you just want to run east. Now in your event you just want some prayer renewals will really help, and then just some prayer pots or super restores, doesn't really make a difference, and then overloads or any pot you can have. So I'd pray melee and turmoil and kill them, or piety. I'd also have auto retaliate on. Now it seems to me that stab has been a lot more accurate than swipe, so I would use this mode, and you just want to kill them. Now they are aggressive. Now obviously the other area you can kill them is in Darkmere, if you've done the quest Branches of Darkmere. So that's another place to kill them. There's also an altar there, so you can recharge your prayer for free. However, it's a bit out of the way. Probably still best to do it with prayer pots. But it's also very AFK because they all keep attacking you because you're not wearing Darkmere robes. So therefore they think you're a human and not a vampire since you're not meant to be there. And they'll keep attacking you, but however, they're also about level 190 to 200. So they're a lot higher level, they have more HP, more defense, and they take longer to kill. They do have extra loots, like they do drop some drops. I'm not sure if they drop effigies, but they drop charms and things, and that's another benefit of killing them there. However, it's slower. If you really just want the Vyre kills for the corpses, now this is the place to do it. It is AFK, so you can still auto retaliate. They will become aggressive eventually, but this is a fine place to do it. You just want to bank the, if you are using a yak, you want to bank them as fast as you can. However, if you're not using a yak, which I'll just fill up my invent. I'll show you me filling up my invent. You just want to literally keep on killing them. They are quite hard to click because you see the massive flappy wings do get very annoying, and they somehow manage to fuck you up with the single combat zone all the time. It's quite annoying. So I'm just going to fill up my invent, then I'll unpause and I'll show you what I'd do if I'm not using a yak. Yeah, please don't forget to pot up like I did, because I've just literally noticed that I wasn't potted. But you can see this weapon is pretty damn good, like I'm hitting 500s. Now, no, I have burnt some already, and every 50 you burn, you'll increase the power of your weapon, and it'll also increase the Ivandis Flail power. And so, because of the fact that it increases the power every 50, you can also do 50 and burn them, and that way you'll kill them faster when you go on to the next 50. But however, annoying to switch what you're doing all the time, so I recommend just staying there. Now, if you've seen what just happened there, when I killed it next to the rocks, the corpse did not appear. Because, I don't know what happens, but the corpse just gets lost in the rocks or something and it doesn't appear. There's no game message either, so it's just a pure glitch. So, make sure you do lure them away from the rocks, because that will have a big impact. So, as you can see, my invent's starting to get full now. And also, there's a bronze peck spawn there, I don't know why, but it just is there. It's probably when you did the quest it was needed. So, my invent's starting to fill up, so I'll unpause when I get a full invent. Right, so my invent's about to refill when I just finished killing this one. So they are pretty fast to kill, they're not too slow. I got the 200 in about an hour for my task, so it wasn't too long at all, so I'm just showing you the getting them now. I haven't burnt all my 200 yet, because that is the longest part, I think. So once you get a full invent, you want to make sure, if you've got the Dragon's Medallion, which, if you've done Branches of the Dark Mirror, you should, so you just want to run a bit away from the Vyrewatch, because you can't use it in combat, and just tell it to burn a rot. And it's just a bit west if you haven't got it, so you can run west if you haven't got the medallion, just exactly the same way you came, and you'll be back at the bank. Now, a thing I want to mention is that these corpses don't stack. Like, there's certain types of corpses, there's many different types, so as you can see, there's many there. So, you just want to bank them all. Just keep clicking them, or you can just spam click around until you get them all. Then, you just want to repeat this by running straight back east, and back to the Vyrewatches until you've got 200 or the required amount you need. Now, if you're using Yak Scrolls, it will probably run out of power every so often, so you will have to collect some in your infant. So, once you've got these, you want to burn them. Now, the best way to do this, if I just bank all these, now the method I use at least, to get rid of that, you want to use your Tuckle Zoo, which is a good method of doing this. And you want to have your Dragon's Medallion, you want to have your Yak out still, and you want to withdraw 25 logs. Now, these magic pyre logs you can buy in the GE. They are quite expensive at the minute, however. Like, if I price check it, it's about 5.8k normally. However, I've had to pay about nearly 10k for these things, because obviously they're quite hard to make. However, you can buy Sacred Oil. Now, I'm not sure exactly where you get this from. It's probably somewhere in Morton. You can get this. And then you use it on a regular magic log, and it'll turn it from a magic log to a magic pyre log. And that's how you can get them yourself if you want to. It will save some money doing that. So you just want to put your 25 in your Yak. You can obviously work out this with another familiar. You can do this with another familiar. And then you want to withdraw 25 corpses. So, you just fill up your invent and put one in the bank. So there we go. One space. And that's all you need. Now, if you're using a tortoise, obviously you have 18 spots in your tortoise. So I'd recommend just filling up your tortoise with 18 logs, then you invent 18 corpses. Now, you could obviously do more with a few logs in invent, but you can work that out yourself quite easily. So this is just the method I use, because obviously the corpses can't go in your Yak, so if I show you me trying, untradeable, so it doesn't even go in your familiar. So you want to have at least one space in your invent though if you've got no logs there. So what you want to do is you want to teleport to your fairy ring, you want to just teleport to the fight caves. Now you've probably seen this in many of my videos because this is a great way to go. Now you can obviously use the Ring of Slaying as well to a fairy ring. You can also use the Ring of Slaying to the Slayer, I think you can tell it to the Slayer Tower west of Canifis, which is another good way to do this. However, I prefer this method. It's nice and easy. And then you want to teleport to Fairy Ring CKS, which is down here. You can just click it fast and you teleport instantly. Let's teleport you next to the mushroom patch. So as you can see, penguin, oh my god. Yes. So as you can see, there's mushrooms there. Now they're the ones I've got growing for the task. So the first thing I'd do today is actually grow. You must set your mushrooms to grow if you're going to be doing the tasks. You want to climb down the temple. Now I'm not sure what quest you've got to do. The quest Legacy of, I think it's Legacy of Seergaze to access this, and then you can climb down the stairway here. Now in here is the Calambrium. This is where you got the blood talisman, and you can actually get more blood talismans doing this. It's not 100% though. So as you can see, there's many funeral pyres. Now if you've ever done the Shades of Morton minigame, it's exactly the same as this with these and in here. So what you want to do is you want to set your left click option to take BOB. This will make it a lot more convenient. And then you want to take one log out. Now to burn a Vyre, you want to put log on, you want to put your Vyre Corpse on, and if you have a tinderbox in your toolbox, which you should have, just click light. Now you don't have to use magic logs, you can use U logs, anything. I think it's Maple Plus you can use, but I think your reward's lessened from what you get from the key. And then it'll spawn a key here and you can take the key. Now this key you can use on any of there's many spots like open wooden recess. There's many of them around them, and it doesn't matter which one you use, but this is where you'll use the key and you'll get a reward. and the rewards are quite good. I'm not sure if it's actually quite profitable to do it, but the rewards are decent. There is some good special rewards as well, but I'll show you later. Now, the best method to do this is just basically the fastest way to burn them all is put a log on, light corpse, and while that one's burning, you do another one. So as you can see, as soon as I finish lighting that one, there'll be a space there to put a corpse straight on, and make sure you keep taking BOB, because you want to have your logs out ready. Like it, you can see this gives fire making XP and prayer XP. The prayer XP is small, but it's probably one of the cheapest ways to train prayer in the game. But obviously, it's not exactly very fast. So what I do is after a while, I collect the keys. Now you don't want to leave them too long because they will disappear. So just after a reasonable amount of time, say 3 on each-ish. Oh, completely misclicked. So I had 3 keys on each there. That's a reasonable amount to collect them at. So now I've got many keys. So you'll get as many keys as you have Vyre Corpses. So you want to just continue this process until you've done all the invent. And it is quite tedious. However, this is the fastest way to do it. It's not too bad. It's better than like training rune crafting or something like that. So it's not too bad at all. And it does give you some decent XP while you do this. This is obviously a trimmed completion escape requirement too. But for the trimmed completion escape requirement, you have to do 500. For the task, it's only 200. And the reason it's 500 is because that's when you get your weapon to the maximum power it can get to. Because every 50 it increases the power. So I just want to continue this until you've done them all. Now I'm going to unpause when I finish the inventory because I don't think you want to watch me do them all. Right, so as you can see, I've got 25 Columbarium keys. I think that's how it says. So you just want to head to one of these recesses. Now I do this every invent to get rid of your keys while you're here, and you just want to click on the open and it'll use one of your keys and you'll get a reward. So there's many rewards. Now these can range from something that's pretty much worthless. However, you can get some of the level 3 clue rewards. You can get Zami pages and things like this, which are worth quite a lot. Now I've had a couple of dragon spears. You can get like snapdragons, single torstal herbs. Got coins there, so that's why it didn't go in my invent. Now the tasks actually make bank. You get like 16k for every task. Make almost $1 million when you're doing them all. I'm just getting herbs at the minute. I'm not showing you many rewards. So as you can see, gold bars. No, that isn't very much. I just normally drop them, but they are notable. Oh, Zamorak page. Wow, this is bank. See, I just said you could get Zami pages. 5.5 mil, and I only paid 2 mil for the logs. So yeah, as you can see, you can get quite. I'm excited now. Wow, I didn't actually expect to get one. They are quite rare. Obviously you can get other level 3 rewards like Zami kite shields and things like that. You can get a lot of items. Now you can also get some charms, not very many, but you can get some. And you can also get the blood talismans, which I'll price check for you right now. 3.7k, so they do add up. You're just trying to keep as many things as you can really. Rune med helm. And you just want to keep opening. So I'm going to unpause it when I finish opening the keys, so I can show you basically all the rewards I get. Right guys, so I finished opening all the keys. I didn't really get anything else that's exciting, but there's a few other rewards like Black Dragon Hide set, that's about 17k, and as you can see I got a herb there, Torstal herb, that's worth something money. Don't want steel arrows, adamant arrows aren't worth anything, I'll just keep the rune arrows. So you can see there's many items, adamant javelins too, and you can get quite a few blue charms as well, but this wasn't too good of an invent. Normally you can get like snapdragon seeds and other seeds, so it does have some decent loot, and if you get lucky you can actually make probably some decent profit from doing it. However, you have to get lucky. I didn't get any D spears this invent. Then all you want to do is use the Dragon's Medallion to bank back at Vyrelords, which is where I banked anyway. You don't have to use the Dragon's Medallion. You can just use any banking item. You can probably just, well, in fact, you can probably just bank at the Tazar place when you tally with that. That makes sense. I don't know why I was banking at Vyrelords. So yeah, you can tally with the Tazar ring and bank before you go to the fairy ring. So I hope this has helped you guys and pretty much told you about the fire burning, because I know not many people did know about it. Like, you probably did it in the quest and then never thought about it ever again. Same with the Shades of Morn, you probably never did that again. There's a few items on the floor that I've automatically dropped over there. Limbwort Seed and Grimy Irrit. And there's some decent rewards. As you can see, I got like the Zami page, and that's worth quite a lot of bank. So I hope this has helped you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. But actually, first of all, I want to mention I'll probably do another video for when I finally finish the temple trekking, because I do need to do that. And in that video, I'll give my opinion on the tasks itself. But this might be tomorrow, it might be the day after. It depends how long it takes me to do all the temple tracking, because there is quite a lot to do. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.